Hello Pisces, how are you? Thank you for joining us for today's reading. I hope this resonates with you. If it does, please consider like, share and subscribe. It will help the channel to grow. I truly appreciate you. And now let's see what's going on and what messages the universe has for you today. The messages from the universe for beautiful Pisces. All right. I see something in the past happened and then put you in the situation that to go for the surrounding and pausing and meditation, and then because of that situation needs to make a proper decision and no resistance to the situation that is happened, and no surrounding or fighting or revenge or this kind of thing. Those are not your way, and you are very strong person, and don't be fearful and then forget about the fear and the past and the things that happens. And then these situations sometimes bring some destructive situation that brings the destruction. It brings the obsession. Maybe there is some addiction involved, or some kind of a disaster or divorce or separation is involved. But don't worry about this situation. These are a part of the life, and you have to learn from it and move on. And the most important part is stand tall on your feet and on your position, and don't back up, because the backing up in front of the situation that happens to you, it makes the situation worse. And then be strong-minded, be stronger for decisions. And because everything I see that there are some big movement is happening, and then there is a high energy, and in the form of the career, I see the travel, or it could be in the career or love or business as well. That's why these things is happening, and because of all those changes that happened in your life. And then it's time for moving on. It's time for changing the course. It's time to gain some momentum and then be in the positive aspect of the life. There is always light at the end of the tunnel, and then it's time for surround and divine. I see that the new beginning for you. I see the free spirit and the novice, and I see the adventure for better life, and I see the taking the risk for better life. Those are all because of the situation in the past didn't work for you, and now you see you are not giving up. You are starting the new life. And when the door closes, another door opens. And then always having the connection with the spirit and universe, it helps you to overcome all the situation and go for the taking the lead of the toward the winning, and then bringing the experience from the past and using it for goals and the future. These are the things you have to visualize your future. You have to visualize your dreams, and the bigger the dreams, the better the life would be. When you dream, why not to dream big? And then when you want something, why not to want something big? And then something that, and try to do your best as much as you can to reach that goal. Always don't compare yourself with the others. Compare yourself with yourself. Be happy with the results and take the lead toward the winning, and bring the experience from the past and use it toward your goals, because the opportunities are here. I see the wake up to the new beginning and the future. You are ready for that. You are going through the whole cycle of the new journey, and then you are going to a new start, a new beginning. Sometimes destructive things happens, and then all these are for the testing us. The whole life is for testing our strengths and making us stronger and stronger. If you compare yourself with 10 years ago, you're so much stronger than 10 years ago, because of you have experience, you deal with this situation, you overcome some situation. That's why when the tower moment happens, don't worry about it. There are these are the sudden changes, and these are the sometimes come from the weak foundation, sometimes it come from the reason, sometimes it's for testing you. And then don't let the past or these kind of things to make you fearful and back up. Move on, move toward the new beginning. Move on toward the something. When something is ending in your life, it could be a toxic relationship or a poison situation, and then that's why you change your environment and you move forward and learn from those and move forward. And there is no going backward, and then from that point and then you only have one way and moving forward. Don't get involved with some toxic energy from the arguments that some people bring, because when some people see the weakness or something happens, they start talking about it, and everybody is expert in everything, and then they try to tell you what to do. Stand your ground and move on. Don't get to the argument. And most of the time in this situation, the best is not to give and be silent. Silent in most of the time is much better than getting involved in toxic conversation. You have to use your wisdom and the spirituality and seek solution in the world of the spirituality from spirit and the union. The spirit and union are always for you and for me and for everybody. And then as long as we get our energy high and stop asking and begging and wishing and these kind of things, start demanding our future, start seeing our future, start seeing ourselves positive, and start seeing ourselves successful, we send the positive energy to universe, Pisces. And that's the time that when we have some financial difficulties or something happens in our life, and the universe and the intelligence of the universe lies within you, and be grateful to the people who make you happy, and courage, choose the courage over fear, and manifest the new life and favorable position in your life. And then see connection. I see the connection with the spirit that you are more clear about what your goals are, and the spirit is happy to help you to get to hope and renewal, and then balance and pleasure and spiritual life and happiness. And then these are the promise from the universe and from the spirit, and they will help you to gain to those positions. I see the movement. I see the movement to a new, better life. There is no other way. Moving forward is strong, and then it could be physical move toward the staying away from the situation or the bigger opportunity that lies for you and is there for you. I see that in this situation you have to be in the form of the spirituality, and then also always see the light at the end of the tunnel, and then also be always ready for the situations that comes to you, and then you gain your momentum and move forward. I see that the higher priestess is recommending that you have the intuition and mystic divine, and then spiritual opening and meditation, and trust your intuition to gain to what you want. I see the high energy here, and then the energy is gaining momentum, and then wake up to the new beginning for future, and you are ready for this future. You are going through the whole cycle of the new journey, and you are entering into the new situation and figure out your move on. And then I see someone in your life that is interesting in you, and then is trying to connect with you, and then you are motivating that person to come forward and then work with you for better life. And I see that the movement, I see the high energy, and I see the situation win-win outcome in your forecast. Okay, beautiful Pisces, I hope this reading has some meaning to you, and then it's resonate with you. If it does, please consider like, share, and subscribe, and I see you in the next reading. Until then, be happy, healthy, love yourself, and love the others as well. Ciao.